What if your marriage could leap beyond its limits, transcending the ordinary bounds into a realm of unimaginable strength and fulfillment that seems reserved only for dreamers and visionaries? Imagine if your relationship could flourish in such profound ways that even the most compelling communication textbooks wouldn't willingly share this secret. There exists an unspoken truth, a dynamic and transformative secret with the potential to elevate your most cherished relationship with breathtaking efficacy. If you and your partner could grasp this revelation, would you dare to seize it? From the very first moment we commit to another in matrimony, we embark on a lifelong journey of nurturing, evolving, and sustaining a union that ideally withstands the test of time. Society invariably teaches us to focus on vital components such as communication, trust, and commitment, all crucial cornerstones of a successful marriage. However, there exists an often overlooked factor that can elevate these cornerstones to an unparalleled level, forming the ultimate foundation for a harmonious relationship. That, dear listener, is the power of putting God first in your marriage. Allow me to take you on an illuminating and transformative journey. In this day and age, our hyper-connected, fast-paced world can often render marriage an overlooked undercurrent, swept away by the relentless waterfall of hectic schedules, demanding career obligations, and the omnipresent lure of social media. One day, we may find ourselves waking up, looking into the eyes of our partner, and feeling more like roommates rather than soulmates. The essence of effective communication may falter, emotional intimacy may plunge, and the once vibrant connection may stagnate. This can sow seeds of frustration and lead to a sense of inevitable despair. In the quest to rekindle this essential connection, couples often gravitate towards date nights, seek counseling, and immerse themselves in libraries of self-help books. While these measures can certainly be helpful, they often serve as superficial treatments that dance around the root of the real issue, a shared spiritual imbalance. You might find yourself pondering, spiritual imbalance? To this, I would wholeheartedly affirm that our unspoken deficiency lies in failing to prioritize our faith, not centering God in this sacred union. When we drift away from God, we unwittingly slip into a cycle of self-centeredness, viewing the world around us through a lens clouded with our own wants, needs, and desires. Our communication becomes cluttered with the clamor of ego, drowning out the gentle whispers of divine wisdom. The essence of true, deep listening fades, compassion wanes, and suddenly we find ourselves entangled in misunderstanding. But consider this: when a marriage has God firmly at its center, it thrives with harmony, clarity, and love. Exploring God-first marriages isn't venturing into uncharted territories. The scriptures abound with insightful narratives of couples who shared this divine focus. Take, for instance, Aquila and Priscilla, a formidable team who beautifully exemplified this as pastors and missionaries. Their unwavering faith unified them, with God steering their journey together. Similarly, the steadfast faith of Abraham and Sarah, despite seemingly insurmountable odds, was richly rewarded. These stories eloquently illustrate how their relationships flourished from a foundation fortified by faith. In my personal journey, placing God first was revolutionary for my marriage. My husband and I found ourselves at a crossroads, fragmented by unmet expectations and the routine demands of life. Although we attended church, prayed, and read the Bible, God was not guiding our relationship as He should have been. We were like architects building without the master blueprint. It was a calculated leap of faith that led us to start praying together, seeking divine insight. But oh, how swiftly grace embraced us with its weightlessness. Our renewed faith journey became an enlightening breeze, granting us new perspectives. Prayer revitalized our communication, and love for each other began to bloom afresh. Through purposeful prayer and divine insight, we could perceive each other with revitalized clarity, viewing our partnership not just as it was, but through the magnifying grace of God's viewpoint. Allow me to unfold yet another real-life narrative of transformation, a couple married for 2 long decades. Their story, like many others, started with heavy hearts, cursory conversations, and a love that had nearly run cold. They decided to take a bold leap, a 30-day challenge to place God at the forefront of their relationship, fasting from distractions to focus on daily prayer and scripture reading. By the end of this spiritual journey, akin to a phoenix rising from the ashes, their marriage had been reinvigorated with warmth and ardent connection. Their interactions transformed into expressions of genuine care, tenderness, mutual respect, and joy, not stemming from duty, but from a newfound place of genuine affection. What transpired between them was no mere haphazard magic, but a divine connection. As old habits fell away, they found themselves surrounded by the spiritual fruits, embracing love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. A new pattern of effective communication unfolded, echoed by intentional listening, constant support for each other's aspirations, and a prioritized effort to serve one another selflessly. As they assessed their transformative month, a profound realization dawned. Their marriage's metamorphosis had been catalyzed by inserting God as the central pillar. This is a journey every marriage possesses the potential to embark upon. Regardless of where your unique love story finds itself on the spectrum, whether embattled or thriving, fortifying it with the premise of faith elevates its capacity for depth and resilience. As we come full circle, what resonant truths shall we etch into our lives from today's soulful exploration? Placing God first in our marriages transcends being a mere noble aspiration. It's the essential fabric of a thriving relationship that dignifies God. By prioritizing our faith, we experience a shift in perspective, allowing each partner to view one another fully through God's compassionate and loving eyes. If you find yourself sparked with curiosity and inspiration anew to incorporate God-first priorities in your own marriage, share your stories, challenges, and triumphs in the comments below. Become a part of a community perpetually growing in grace and wisdom. And if you're new to this haven, consider embracing future chapters of divine discovery by subscribing. Thank you for embarking on this enlightening journey with me. Together, let's pursue growth, empowered by the strongest foundation, our faith. Until our hearts meet again in the next compelling tale, go forth in love and light.